there, my darling little flatlings. I just spent over 100 days in Chub Chomp Chill 1.1 and became the size of the sun. But I thought you could only become the size of a city in Chub Chomp Chill. I hear you shout. Yes, I have listening devices in all of your houses. Don't try looking for them.
It went in well.
Well, Chub Chomp Chill has gone through some upgrades since the 1.0 and 1.1 updates came out recently. The biggest one, quite literally, is the fact that the sky is the limit. Now you can fill the sky with fat as you become the size of a country and then the size of a planet. Solitary Scribbles and the wonderfully talented team you can see now on screen have worked so hard to bring a cavalcade of new features to the world's fattest Tamagotchi game. Not only is it now fully voiced, there's lots of new dialogue and events for your own darling little fatling. Customization has had a bit of an overhaul as well, so you can really tweak your person to be the perfect waifu or husbando to fatten up to the size of a house. There's a new character model, adjustable height and limbs, more hair stuff, beards, stashes, belly buttons, and a partridge in a pear tree. Not to mention, the new body types makes your weight generally goes where you want it to go. So you have average, apple, hourglass, pear, and even teardrop, which is an experimental one, so there's plenty of fun to be had there. Going even deeper, you can change things up like belly shape, chest shape, butt, and legs. You can go full sag or just have bazongos like a blow-up doll. You live your best life. I'm a particular fan of the double belly options because double bellies just make me go feral. What else is new, I hear you ask? Don't worry, those listening devices are still working perfectly. You pitch out as fuck, by the way. So, special diets. You want a meat-eating carnivore who hates veggies? That's an option. Sugar addict, more your vibe? You can select that and get some sweet gains. There's even a health nut if you're some sort of masochist who wants to play this on hard mode. I bet you play on realistic speed too, you heathen. Of course, you're going to need a personality to match that wide waifu or hefty husbando. Well, that is the contract crawdad, goatee, and one of my favourite artists, VHS3. You have multiple very well-written personalities to choose from. Be it nerdy, airheaded, gloomy, or cool, they all have brand new dialogue to really help make your virtual, voluptuous pet feel much more alive. Want something a bit more custom? Well, there's an option for that now. We can write your own custom personality blurbs so you can finally hear someone say that they're proud of you. Who needs a therapist when I can make a 2000 womps pear-shaped goth who fills the gap in my hollow heart? For those who 30 characters just wasn't enough, I worried about you. But don't worry, the cap has increased to 50 so you can have a small army of waddling warriors to lay siege on the nearest supermarket. Audiophiles will also now enjoy the new sounds that come with a well-filled and fattened person, with all the slushing and burping sound effects that 1.0 brings. So now you can really get that audio feedback when you poke and rub the tummies. You heard me right. You can now poke, not just rub. It's an excellent way to get burpy with it. While there's some features that have yet to return from earlier iterations, like our favourite alleyway to open loot bags for whales, you will apparently be making a return, so don't worry, Dr. Banana Head will return eventually, so you can hand pump fat out of your waifu or husband to plump them up again. One of my favourite new features is that you can reskin not just the apartment, but every single stage of growth. There's now room style for warehouses, city, country, and even space. I can't wait to see what new ones are added in the future updates, because honestly it's one of my favourite parts. I'm still a sucker for the changing text in the fat rooms, they're always so good. Now, the 1.1 added a little bit more, but a couple of weeks after the 1.0, which is why I waited a bit longer to make this video. Also, can I just say, I know no one asked, but way too many people were just way too critical and moany at the 1.0 release, and it was honestly so sad to see from our community. Scribs and the whole team worked hard to make one of the best fat games our community's ever come up with, and all some people could do is just nitpick and complain because, you know, they lack any sense of patience or self-awareness. It's just a silly little video game. It ain't that deep. Calm down. Anyway, off my soapbox, I can hear it cracking underneath my weight. So the 1.1 added a few new fun things, like camera controls, citizen appearance editing, new lighting, autosaving, stomping, screen checking, as well as new foods and rooms. Also, there's this new cute tutorial character, and she's cute and adorable, and I love her. I love her so much. I'm really excited to see what gets added in 1.2 onwards. What we've got so far is fantastic, and the whole team was honestly knocked out of the park. Now, usually this is the part where I shut my mouth and I just show you the entire playthrough, but seeing as it took over 7 hours and 8 times game rate to get to space, I'm not going to do that. However, what I will do is a super sped up time lapse, so you can see my citizen grow and slim to the size of the sun. Let me know how fat you got your citizens down in the comments below, I really want to know. Let me know what you'd like to see in future updates for the game, and make sure to support everyone who's involved. Link will be in the description, the bit at the bottom. You see the video here? There's a bit at the bottom. It's down there. Yeah, look, a bit further. Bit further. Yeah, there. The description. There is a link there to the game itself. But in the meantime, let the galactic science gaining begin. Soul grew to be the size of her namesake. Absolutely glorious. You can play the game for yourself with the link below. Big fat squishy thanks to channel members and Patreon patrons. I see you, I love you. I'll be back next week with more Fat Feels fun. Bye for now.